Though Jackass star Bam Margera is happily married and raising a son, his romantic history hasn't always been so blissful. Here are some seriously strange things about the star's marriages. In a January 2007 profile in the New York Times, Bam Margera and his then-fiancée Missy Rothstein painted a strange portrait of their relationship. Margera spoke of his fixation on partying and his unconventional approach to romance, saying, "If it's Valentine's Day, I don't want her to expect flowers from me just because that's what you're supposed to do. My Valentine's Day is May 5th. Meanwhile, Rothstein prided herself on being able to rein in her wild child beau, claiming that in spite of her love for his spontaneity, she's happy to help him pull back some of the time. As an example of Margera's impulsive nature, the couple relayed the story of how he proposed to her right in the Cartier store at a mall. Margera reportedly thought it was a good sign when he found a diamond sparkler that fit her finger, telling the paper, "I was like, now's the time. We just sat there and drank 3 bottles of champagne. Then we forgot to get gas on the way home, and we straight up ran out of gas on Route 202. Paging Nicholas Sparks, we think we just found the beginning of your next epic love story right here." During a 2007 appearance on The Howard Stern Show, Bam and Missy revealed the unfortunate circumstances that led to some very private photos of her being leaked on the internet. When Stern told Rothstein how much he enjoyed her photos, Margera explained that the spread was apparently only supposed to feature relatively tame topless shots. But someone allegedly leaked some photos of Rothstein posing in all her natural glory. Margera really took the discretion up a notch when he proceeded to discuss other facets of their love life in excruciating detail, including how they, show affection while driving in his Hummer. Other TMI moments with Stern included a play-by-play about the newlyweds consummating their marriage on the roof of a hotel in Dubai. Like the aforementioned leaked photos, this questionable moment was made stranger when Mr. and Mrs. discovered they'd had an audience of construction workers watching their rooftop antics. Bam and Missy's unconventional nuptials were chronicled on the reality show Bam's Unholy Union, which tracked the 3 frantic months it took for the pair to plan their February 2007 wedding. Along the way, Margera created absolute chaos for everyone around him, including his bride, whose wedding dress he destroyed with paintballs. It turns out the dress was a decoy, but you know what they say, it's the thought that counts. The actual wedding was exactly the kind of party you'd expect from a member of the Jackass crew, most of whom happened to be in attendance. Margera even managed to get punk rock star Iggy Pop to perform at the reception, just to really drive home the message that this was a counterculture spectacle to behold. After it was all said and done, Margera appeared on LA Inc. and told his longtime friend, tattoo artist Kat Von D,
"I had $13,000 worth of damages to pay for."
At the wedding?
Just everybody got so wasted, started breaking light fixtures and kicking in the bathroom doors.
Obviously, Bam and Missy were by no means a typical couple. As such, they decided to commemorate their union with tattoos. While it's not that strange for couples to get matching or commemorative ink, they don't usually get it on the inside of their lower lips. The couple took their respective needles to the face on the day they signed their marriage license. Rothstein got the Detroit area code 313 because that's where they purchased their wedding bands. Margera got the words Dr. J. His only rationale for etching basketball great Julius Erving's nickname into his mouth was, "He's the man." By October 2010, Bam and Missy's marriage was near its end. Margera admitted they were living apart and seeing other people, though it would take another 2 full years for their divorce to be finalized. 11 months later, Margera was walking down the aisle again, this time in a rock and roll themed ceremony during the Random Hero Festival in Reykjavik, Iceland. His bride, model and photographer Nicole Boyd, wore a more traditional dress, while Margera opted for more casual fare, a black hoodie and shades. After exchanging vows, Margera jumped on stage with his band and played a set, complete with a mosh pit and crowd surfing. Strange in literally any other circumstance? Absolutely. Par for the course with Bam Margera? 100%. Bam Margera has maintained a tight-knit group of friends dubbed the CKY crew. So when Boyd married into the Raucous family, she also had to establish some sort of relationship with her husband's buddies. But sharing took on a whole different meaning with Brandon Novak, a close friend of the pro skateboarder, who's appeared in several of the star's films and who joined Margera's band. In a 2014 interview with Howard Stern, Margera and Boyd admitted that they've become very personal in front of Novak, who's also supposedly gotten intimate with himself and other women while they're going at it. Novak also claimed he sometimes shares a bed with Margera and Boyd because Margera doesn't want to pay for him to have his own room. Bam Margera's big-time boozing has never been a secret. What started out as standard partying turned into the liquid courage required to perform his death-defying stunts. After the June 2011 death of his best friend and Jackass co-star, Ryan Dunn, who died in a horrific DUI wreck, Margera's reliance on the bottle reportedly became a serious addiction.
After Ryan Dunn died, that really exacerbated the alcohol.
But there were signs before that. In July 2009, TMZ revealed that Margera was hospitalized after binge drinking for multiple days, reportedly because of issues in his marriage. In August 2016, Margera and Nicole allegedly had a drunken altercation outside a restaurant in Finland. TMZ reported that, although he wasn't charged with any crime, Margera was held in police custody until the following morning. In January 2018, the month after his son Phoenix Wolf was born, Margera was arrested for DUI. The next day, he committed to going to rehab, and fans hope for the best. Bam Margera's marriage to Nicole Boyd has outlasted his previous marriage, but there could be problems bubbling beneath the surface. On the very first day of 2019, the troubled star entered rehab for the third time, and the third time wasn't a charm, as he left 10 days after checking in. In March 2019, the Jackass star went on a now-deleted Instagram rant about his wife. He claimed she took his Range Rover and credit card, leaving him unable to check into his New York City hotel room.
Nicki, I can't stand her. I'll tell you why.
Following the incident, Margera's family reportedly had him committed to a behavioral facility. According to TMZ, he did not go willingly. Bam Margera may have hit rock bottom in August 2019 when he turned to TV personality Dr. Phil for help. One could argue against turning to the doc who made the Cash Me Outside girl famous as your last line of defense. Needless to say, Margera pleaded for the talk show host to help him.
Dr. Phil, I need your help in a big, big way.
Margera claimed to have seen 28 doctors and shuffled through 4 rehabs to no avail. The TV doctor was reportedly the only person whose advice Margera trusted, and entered rehab for the 5th time after taping his episode of Dr. Phil. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Nicki Swift videos about your favorite MTV stars are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.